There are special points outside of the shed that lead into the ground. These are called trap points, and they are used for runaway cars and engines if they'll ever venture onto the main line. These points are diverted away from it so they can be stopped before an accident can happen. There are powerful springs in them, but they can be controlled by the signaling. Henry thought these trap points were silly. Useless things! They can take them away whenever they like. Rubbish, he then added. Why would any of us want to run away? Gordon and James looked on. They knew Henry wasn't making any sense and didn't feel like arguing with him, so they didn't try. Henry stopped at the big station where he met Edward. Good morning, Henry. Henry, looking further on past the line, saw one of those trap points. Pah! He clamored. It makes no sense to have those around. Edward looked on to what Henry was looking at. You mean those trap points? He quizzed. Those can be very useful. It's nonsense if you ask me. They aren't, chuckled Edward. You don't want the Nameless Driver to one day fiddle with your controls and make you run away. Henry looked at Edward in annoyance. Foolish! A Nameless Driver? Is this one of your ghost stories? Well, they do say he often likes to take engines on joyrides only to crash them. You won't know he was around as he often stirs when engines are alone in their sheds. Henry felt quite annoyed. You think I'm that easy to scare, Edward? He said. I'm still sticking to what I said. Trap points are useless. Edward laughed. Well, at least I tried. Have a good day. And he puffed away. Henry was busy at work when he couldn't help shake the feeling of the Nameless Driver. He was just waiting for his next train when his driver came. Percy has had an accident. We must help. That Percy, he fumed. Always get into an accident. I bet he let his freight cars push him down the hill again. When Henry brought Percy to the works, he teased him. Mind that you be mindful next time, Percy? Percy, feeling down, retorted, Let's just hope you won't have an accident anytime soon yourself. Henry puffed away back to the sheds. That night at the sheds, Henry was alone. Gordon wasn't due back until morning. James was stuck at Everett Station, and Duck, Donald, Douglas, and Oliver were all at the other end of Duck's branch line. Oh, stupid story, he said, yawning. He was thinking about what Edward said earlier. He then went to sleep. He woke up earlier than usual, a bit too early for the firelighter to get there. Henry then heard footsteps. Driver? He called out, but no one answered. Eventually, he felt steam go into his pistons. One by one, Henry started to move. Wait! Driver! Stop! He called out, but no one was in his cab. The turntable was turned onto his berth to the main line. He tried to whistle, but he couldn't. He had no driver. Then, Henry made it onto the main line, and he heard aloud, That's Gordon, he said nervously. He's gonna hit me. Gordon was coming just down the line. Gordon and Henry were about to hit each other when Henry woke up. It was morning, and Henry's driver and fireman were getting him ready for work. What makes you so frightened? Asked the driver. Henry said nothing. He puffed out of the shed. When he passed the trap point, he said, You can stay there as long as you like. Henry never made comments about trap points again.